Why, hello there. It's your girl Makara from Cougar's Closet. What's up, YouTube land? Today I will be discussing with you my introduction on tarot reading. Here at Cougar's Closet, I will be adding tarot reading to my channel. Anybody that personally knows me knows that I am well gifted in that area by my mom and her side of the family. I come from a long line of psychics, and my mom just happened to be the closest one to me. So, I've never read with cards before. This is new to me. I usually just go with my natural empath, but I don't know, for some reason I am ready to flex this muscle right here, and I want to work on it and get better. So I just didn't want to spring anything on you guys about what I will be doing here at Cougar's Closet. However, I did tell you that it is going to be different things coming along or whatever, and this is really my main gift. Not the card reading, but just going off of empath and feelings and energy. But however, I had wanted to learn about this and enhance this and add this to my collection to allow me to see deeper into the future. So I want to discuss my readings with you all and let you know my style of how I will be doing my readings. First of all, I want to say that this is for entertainment purposes only. So, any tarot reader that you have read for you, nobody is ever going to be 100% active, but they can get close to it, as close as God will allow their insight to be, as far as he will let them see, unless they decalcify their third eye gland, which I was going to do that years ago, but somebody snitched on me to my mother, and my mother called while I was on the phone. I was like 3 weeks into decalcifying my eye. I had took meat out of my diet, because whenever you eat meat, you tend to take on the DNA of the animals. And so I was cleaning my third eye with like melons. Any form of melons and certain fruits will allow you to decalcify your eye, and you would have to do like certain vibrations and stuff, and you would know when it was getting unclogged, because you would start having these headaches. But like I said, I was about to decalcify my eye, and I got snitched on, and my mother stopped me while I was in the process of it, saying that if God wanted you to see that far into the world, he would have already had your eye decalcified. And there's other type of chemicals that you can drink or whatever that also decalcifies your eye as well. A lot of people, like I said, I was in the process of cleaning my eye when my mother busted me, and what I had found was I had got as far as getting the meat out of my system, and I would go outside every day. This is when I lived in Georgia. I would go outside every day and look for the sun, and I would go stand directly in front of the sun until I found my third eye, and eventually I found it. And I was shocked at what I found when I found my third eye. I thought that it was going to be another eye sitting there, because the sun was coming in and it allowed me to see right there what I had. And I thought that it was going to be another eye. It was not another eye. What I found was, it was like a miniature cone, and it had a tilt to it. It kind of sits like this, the orange cones. It looks like a cone, and it sits like that. And there was another deep reason why I decided, along with my mother, to not decalcify my eye all the way. Uh, that's a long story about a gentleman I had met on my way home that had stopped me. But that's the reason why I didn't go on. And then my mother, what really made me stop decalcifying my eye was because my mother said, "You're gonna see some things you wish you hadn't seen. Um, you are going to know deep, dark secrets of others, and you're gonna wish you hadn't have stepped onto that type of territory because, for example, say for instance, I'm best friends with somebody, I know somebody very well. Well, what if they killed somebody and I didn't know that? But since I have stripped my eye all the way out, then I would know that." And my mother said, "You trying to act like you don't know that and look at them the same way will drive you crazy and you will end up in a nut house." So I thought about that, and along with some other things, like I said, I had got stopped by a gentleman, and I didn't even know him, and he was just like, "What are you doing?" And I told him I was decalcifying my third eye. He said, "You don't want to do that," and he told me some things, and I went in the house, started back eating meat, and I left it alone. So I want to tell you about my style of tarot. Like I said, I'm new to this. This will be my first time using this deck. This is the Rider-Waite deck. This is the original deck. This is the deck for beginners. This is the best deck. I have done a lot of research on this deck, and I am told that a lot of advanced cards that you see now, that they all copied their style from the Rider-Waite Tarot. This was the first cards out and was the only cards out for a long time. And after the other cards start coming out, to get in competition, this is what they use. So I looked at some other cards. They were too deep for me because I am a beginner starting out on a beginner's level. So, I did a lot of research, and what I came up with, that it would be best to start out with these cards, and once I get the hang of these cards, then I could advance, because if you don't understand these cards, you don't understand any cards. So, yeah, my zipper open, but you can't see nothing, but I'm gonna fix that because we live. I'm gonna fix that. So, I was told that if you didn't learn these cards first, the basics, you wouldn't understand any cards. So I am going to talk to you about my style versus other people's styles. So when I got this deck, I did a little research on it, maybe like a day or two, but it didn't take me long because, like I said, I'm naturally psychic, so I didn't have to go into all of that. Like, if you are natural with something, your natural ability takes over anyway. Whenever you get in that space, there's, really not much, you're going to outdo yourself because your intuition is going to take over. And so I thought it was going to be a long, drawn out thing with these cards, but it was like, soon as I touched them and like put my energy on them, it was like, I think I can do this. Now, back to what I was saying about my style versus other reader styles. I don't want to follow other reader styles because that will cripple my energy. It will cripple my empathment. So I don't want to do what other readers do, which, some follow other styles. Some have, created their own style. Um, some, that do readings, they go by Scorpio, Sagittarius, and this and that, different signs, earth signs, fire signs, water signs, air signs, all these different signs. Well, to give you a taste of what I'm going to be doing here at Cougar's Closet, I am not going to get that detailed, and the reason why is because I don't have a lot of time. Like, my day is basically taken, like my time has been taken today, and I'm on here now in my free time or whatever. So I don't have a lot of time, and if I do, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Virgo, and Sag mixed with Capricorn, Gemini, Moon, rising, then you guys will hold me accountable for being here every day. Like, well, you didn't do Earth sign. You left out Scorpio. You left out this and that. So in order to make my readings fit into my time, into my schedule, and into my criteria, what I am going to do is I am going to story tell. I am going to pick cards, and I am going to let my energy tell the story. And if you feel like this is your story, you like, you click, you comment, you share, you subscribe. You tell me, if I'm talking to you. And a lot of times I might do a reading and I feel like I'm talking to a Sagittarius. But however, the reading, a Sagittarius might run across and say, I'm a Sagittarius and this reading doesn't apply to me. And it may not. And the reason why it may not, if I may explain, is because there are two types of every sign. There is a beginning and end. There's a beginning Sagittarius. There's an ending Sagittarius. There's a beginning Capricorn. There's an ending Capricorn. And so on and so on and so on and so on. And a lot of signs are also mixed, with Geminis. And, you might I might be talking to a Sagittarius mixed with a Gemini, a Scorpio mixed with a Pisces. I don't know who I'm talking to, because with your natal charts, all of this is your zodiac sign basically is your DNA sign built up. So in order for me to get a specific reading on you, I would have to know, like, the time you were born, the time zone you were born in. I would have to know, the city and state you were born in. I'd like to read for you. I would really, really have to be specific. I mean, you would basically need your birth certificate in your hand. Because, like, there's a lot of times I can tell when people are born on the cusp because they act different ways. Like me, for example, like I am a Saggicorn. I'm a Sagittarius mixed with a Capricorn. And I love earthy things. I love peace. I'm calm. I love quiet. I like anything that has to do with the earth. Outside, taking walks, nature, whatever. But, however, if you see me on the flip side of me, the Sagittarius of me, the Sagittarius is a fire sign, excuse me. So if you see me acting real fiery, going off on somebody or cussing somebody out, or not sugarcoating what I got to say, just letting it all hang loose, then that's the Sagittarius coming out in me. You see what I'm saying? So different signs and characteristics, like there's moon. You have 3 different signs. You have a rising sign, you have a sun sign, and you have a moon sign. So, like, sometimes, you might find yourself, if Gemini is your moon sign, when Gemini goes into the moon, you might find yourself acting like a Gemini. In early in the day, if you have Capricorn traits, you might find yourself acting like a Capricorn. And then, later on, that other third sign, you might find yourself with those type of characteristics going. Just depends on what you are mixed with. Or there are some people that are straight Sagittarius, straight Capricorn, straight Libra. But I will say this, when I am giving you your reading, if I feel like I am talking to a certain sign, I will call that out. So just be patient with me. Like I said, I'm exercising this muscle, and it seems exciting. But a part of me already knows I have this because, like, my natural psychic ability is already kicking in already, and I'm ready to roll. Like, I thought it was gonna take me like 2 or 3 months to get this, but like once I started putting my energy on these cards, it was like, no, I don't feel that way. So, and I will say this: I will not be reading for friends and family because the energy is too personal. Our energy is too connected and too personal. So, I probably wouldn't get a clear reading on you. So, right now I have a small fan base or whatever, and I will be doing personal readings, but that will be later once I really, really get in tune with the cards and I got my muscle really, really up, and I'm for sure now. But like I said, I don't want to come into the game conceited. You know what I mean? I don't want to come to the game conceited because, like I said, every reading is not going to be 100%. I mean, only person can get you 100% is God. But psychics can get up to 99% of their readings right. So that's really what I have to tell you. I just want to introduce my world of tarot to you, and I didn't want to spring it up on you. I want to read you a story. And if you know this story, then, let me know this is your story. If the story doesn't apply to you, don't get mad or don't try to make it fit. It's not your story. There's two of everything. I could be talking to the beginning Virgo and not the ending. I could be talking to the middle Virgo and not the ending. Nobody's story is going to be the same. So, and another thing, I might not be the reader for you. And right now, like I said, I'm kind of new to it, blessing my cards with my energy right now. And I think it's going to be good because I'm for real with this. I'm not a pretender. I was born psychic. So this is going to be amazing. So I'm not going to take up much of your time on this. I am going to, starting out, I'm going to do smaller spreads because I don't want to overwhelm myself. So like I said, I'm not relying on definitions. If that was the case, I wouldn't be on here now, to rely on definitions. I feel like that would hinder my psychic abilities to feel like, well, I got to study this and the archer. Who was he? What did he do? And X, Y, and Z. You see what I'm saying? Then I can't give a proper reading because I'm going off of somebody else. I'm dancing to somebody else's music. I want to dance to my own. So like I said, every reader has their own style or whatever. For the first few weeks or months or whatever, I probably do 1 card spread reading, 2 card spread reading, 3, no more than about 7 at the most. I say 7 or 8 at the most until I really get on the bull and rope this thing. And as I get comfortable, then we will expand more. Okay? So don't let me talk your head off. I just want to introduce you guys to Cougar's Tarot. I didn't want to spring anything upon you guys. I want you guys to be well educated on what I am doing. So this is part 1 of my segment. So if you come in on part 2, because I'm going to do a reading tonight for the first time. So if you come in on part 2, then go back and watch part 1 so I can describe to you my style. I'm not going to be doing tarot. I am going to be telling someone's story. And later on, once I get very, very good, which I feel like I'm good now, but once I get very, very good and I get a higher following, then if you have any questions or want to talk to me personally for a reading and things like that, then I will get to you. But right now, just be nice and just be patient. Thank you. Get ready for part 2 because I am going to read for you.